What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Easy Lab Lee back with another video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Doing a giveaway at 150 subs. Fortnite giveaway at 150 subs.
On a different way that I came in the game on when I levitate, grab my sneakers and hang on. Young, but I still got sons in the game, but they not like the one with a dot in his name. If it's locking, it's gotta be knowledge. You made it the wildest applause when we hop on these stages. Go and get your Teflon on, but once we let off this track list, go and blow your chest off. When the last time that you heard a sound this hard? Compliments and knowledge in them. And we can go toe to toe. Anyone you know, young or old, get drove in the.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. And a look at the block shot number over the last few seasons for Chet Holmgren.
Unfortunately, his block numbers have been going down the last couple seasons. Offensive players seem to have figured out ways to get around him to limit his impact.
Now the starting group for Long Beach. Malone is out there with Walton. And it's the Cobra. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Mullen in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Dwyane Wade. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Mutombo. Then there's Worthy. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. And the NBA starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Mutombo. The rebound by Walton. Now here's Lee. To the paint. And Walton throws it down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Mutombo. Wade outside. Lillard from outside. The rebound by Walton. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Walton is screen on Lillard. Here's Lee. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Lillard against Lee. Lillard is screen on Thompson. Wade surveying the D. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now here's Walton. This game we saw him score 13.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
Thompson against Wade. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, one of the most dynamic guards in the game. Wade can do it all on offense and is also a terrific shot blocker at that position.
That one is no good. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep, with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Karolinko after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Another miss by Minnesota.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively, just 1 for 4 so far.
Lee passes to Thompson, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Klay Thompson is so skilled from deep, so these inside looks can't get any easier.
Lillard way outside, and a miss there on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Walton, a screen on Worthy. Outside, Mullen, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
Wade outside. Lillard outside to stop the run. Chalk up 2 there.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
Lee kicks to Walton. Malone, a screen on Worthy. The 3, and Long Beach hits again from deep.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Lillard finds Wade. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Thompson outside. Back to Lee. Walton, a screen on Lillard, and it's Lee penetrating. That one drops for him. Lee's got his second basket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Cobra.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Here's Wade. Here's Mutombo. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe is so active on the glass.
Lee, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lee's got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Wade gets the bucket. Long Beach leading by 10. Lee goes in, and Lee with the stuff.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
To the middle, here's Walton. Mutombo grabs the board. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Wade against Mullen. Nice move. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. And stolen by Lillard. Pass to Tom Janovich. And he banks in the layup.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Lee. 8 points for him. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
For Long Beach, Sabonis, he's checked in for Walton. And it's Chet Holmgren in for Karl Malone. Here's Wade. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Long Beach. Booker, he's checked in for Long Beach. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses.
Well, we can talk about their defensive rating and their pace of play and all of those things, but the bottom line is this team is hard to score on.
Long Beach leading by 4. Now Lee. He had 35 points last game out. A 3-ball. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Long Beach.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
And he sinks the second. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Timberwolves trail by 6. Worthy with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Worthy no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
We know about Holmgren's exceptional play defensively, but Tim, talk about his offensive game.
Well, he's incredibly versatile, Kevin. He can score down low. He can handle the basketball, shoots the 3, and I'm not talking about standstill shots. He has the mobility to even come off screens.
Here's Wade following the 3-pointer by Long Beach. Mutombo is screen on Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wade with the drive and the rejection by Holmgren. There's Lee with the 3. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Tomjanovich. Back to Wade. Double team on Wade. Here's Tomjanovich. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Francis. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lee with the ball. 13 points in the game. Here's Mullen. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Mutombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Francis passes to Mutombo, and the shot goes in. And now it's only a 5-point Long Beach lead.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
On the wing, Mullen fires from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight to the inside. A shot, no good. Mullen with the defensive effort. Long Beach leading by 5. Booker outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Booker. Into the lane. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, I love that. Book not afraid to play with some physicality.
Here's Francis, covered by Lee. Francis passes to Mutombo. Here's Tomjanovich. Lee with the steal. Outside Mullen. Over Tomjanovich. Here's Worthy. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long, 7'1" with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. Lee against Lillard. Inside, here's Thorpe. Well, slam dunk by Thorpe.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Lee outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Long Beach leads by 5, and we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Long Beach leading by 5. We've got Thorpe, and it's Ruin in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
The Timberwolves shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. There's the triple, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 5.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Booker. Gets out ahead and finishes the job. Devin Booker.
Well, out in space, Booker is tough to stop because he will find that pace and finish.
Pass to Tomjanovich. The rebound by Tyler Hero.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Lillard, the pass to Thorpe. Long Beach with the rebound.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
And a credit to their front office. They wanted a more complete team, and that's exactly what we saw in that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Lillard, the pass to Ruin. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team?
Here's Francis, defended by Booker. Lillard from outside, nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Timberwolves. And Long Beach calls time here. Andre Kirilenko is checked in for Minnesota. Then for Long Beach, Karl Malone's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And Lee's subbed in for Tyler Hero. That's a 2 from Lee, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Lee's got 15 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Malone.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
And the basket by Kirilenko.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Booker outside from downtown. Rebounded by Ruin. Timberwolves trail by 9. Francis passes to Lillard. Can't get it to fall.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Here's Walton. James Worthy comes up with a rebound. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Finish off the break. Kirilenko's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside for our test. They get it back. Here's Walton. No good with the layup. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Worthy down low. Covered by our test. Worthy can't hit. Lee outside. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Here's Lillard. The kick out to Worthy. Here's Francis going inside.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
Long Beach leading by 8. Lee passes to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
They prevented their opponent from ever getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wade's checked in. Then for Long Beach. Sabonis, he's checked in for Walton. Mullen comes in for our test. And it's Thompson in for Booker. Here's Wade. A dunk by Dwyane Wade.
Yeah, Wade is doing what he does best. Finding the cup, playing with that relentless energy on the offensive end.
And let's go to the sideline for a report now on Tyler Hero. Allie, what are they saying?
Hey guys, Long Beach's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Well, that's an injury no player wants to deal with, but as we know, so many guys have dealt with it at some point.
Now here's Lee. He's got 24, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Puts up a deep 3. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Wade outside. Puts it up. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Francis. He's coming off a 22-point game against Miami.
And it wasn't just the scoring. His assist numbers tell an even bigger story.
Long Beach leading by 12. Lee outside. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. And stolen by Malone. Stolen by Worthy. Pass to Francis. They set the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Long Beach has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the NBA keeping an open mind. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "This is the only league that plays 48 minutes. I'm a fan of 10-minute quarters. A 2-hour format is more consistent with modern television habits, but it's such a dramatic change. Something like that would have to be talked about over time." Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Lee, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Lets the three fly. He can't hit that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Wade against Thompson. Pass to Francis. Shot clock at 6. Spins. And stolen by Thompson. And it's Long Beach on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Kurylenko.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing in that first quarter when he was in attack mode, drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Free throw good. Lee. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Here's Lee, following the score by Damian Lillard.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Lee outside. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the 3.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
Worthy dishes to Matone. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Long Beach leading by 12. Lee outside. Launches it. And again for 3.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Wade. Long Beach with the rebound.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Here is Lillard. He with the block, and he's able to get it back. Wade from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Long Beach feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We come back right after this.
Hey folks, first off, looking ahead to All-Star Weekend. Let's see who's in the running to compete in the three-point contest. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan, because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie, because I talk trash to you all the time, and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Long Beach.
Well, we all saw it. They've blown this game wide open with the three-point shot. The defense is scrambling, but look, this is where they felt they could get their points.
Yeah, teaching floor spacing 101. We'll see what class is like coming out of intermission. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Long Beach. Thompson is out there with Lee. Then it's Walton. And there's Malone. And it's Mullen in at the 3 spot.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the bucket by Long Beach. Lillard against Lee. 3-pointer. And another one falls. Amazing.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Worthy. Scoreless thus far. Back to Wade. And Wade slams it in.
And the power of Dwyane Wade on display. Rare for a 2-guard.
Walton a screen on Worthy. Here's Mullen, and Long Beach again with the bucket.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Wade outside. Five to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Wade's got 16 points.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Walton. It's stolen by Mutombo. Shot, high post, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Now here's Lee. He has 40. And Long Beach again with the bucket.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Wade outside. Mullen against Worthy. Wade outside. Stolen by Thompson. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Mullen's got his 3rd assist on the night. Timberwolves trail by 19. 3-pointer, Lillard. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the 3-point line. That's just today's game.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Down low.
Mutombo misses.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 16. Knocks down the three ball.
And whether it's for himself or others, D-Wade is constantly making things happen.
The drive by Lee, and that one is good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Long Beach.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
Now, here's Lillard. 1 points in the game, and the basket by Mutombo.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Long Beach leading by 17. Here's Lee. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Malone sets the pick for Lee. 5 on the clock. Thompson outside. And the three ball is good. Thompson's got 6 in the quarter.
Few shooters in this league have ever been as good off the catch than Klay Thompson.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Sabonis, he's checked in for Walton. Holmgren comes in for Malone. And it's Artest in for Mullen. Here's Wade. 16 points for him. Mutombo is screen on Lee. Lillard fires away from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Out in the open floor, Wade can really turn on the Jets.
There's Lee with the three, and got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Minnesota. From deep. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside our test. Kirilenko against Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Over Kirilenko. Rebound, Minnesota. Mutombo's got rebound number 8 now. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Holmgren.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Booker, he's checked in for Lee. Free throw good, Kirilenko. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has. At this point in his career, Booker is all about contending. He's a player any team would love to have.
Lillard from outside. Sabonis grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Worthy.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Long Beach leading by 19. Booker outside. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. To the inside. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist from Booker.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Now here's Wade. 18 points for him. Lillard outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Lillard's got 27 points.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Timberwolves second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Tomjanovich. And here's Wade. Here's Tomjanovich. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Lillard misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And a moment now to see some numbers for Damian Lillard. Second in scoring. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. Second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. To the paint. Here's Wade. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Here's Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there.
Nice.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Lillard outside. Softly drops in the floater. Lillard's got 17 points here in the second half.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Tomjanovich, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Tomjanovich has got his second basket of the night.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Sabonis' screen on Lillard. Here's Booker. Second chance shot, and Sabonis finishes it off. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Lillard, the pass to Rubin.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Artest. Dwyane Wade on the wing. Lays it up off the glass. Wade's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Thompson inside the line. And so it's Long Beach in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Timberwolves trail by 16. We've got Worthy, and it's Karolinko in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Francis. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's stolen. Fast break, Minnesota. And he dunks it down.
And there's no doubt about the speed. And in case you were doubting it, Francis showing it off on the break.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam. Booker with it. Now Karolinko defending. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Ruland. Ruland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Worthy. And that one, good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Long Beach leading by 10. Now Booker. Holmgren the screen.
And Booker really causing the defense a lot of problems right now with his activity on the offensive end.
First one falls for him. Walton's checked in for Long Beach. Mullen comes in for our test. Both free throws good from Booker.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. It's good, and the Long Beach lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Francis.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Pass to Walton. It's intercepted. Here's Francis, defended by Booker. Here's Tomjanovich. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Long Beach. 22 is their biggest lead. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Holmgren kicks to Booker. Clock at 4. Bucket! Devin for 3.
His first 3 of the game. Maybe that gets him going from out there.
Here's Francis, defended by Booker. And Walton sends it back. Outside Mullen. Inside. Stolen away. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Mutombo is checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 12. There's the drive. Worthy the pass to Francis. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Now here's Booker, outside Mullen. Pass to Walton, back to Mullen. Walton is screen on Worthy. Here's Mullen. Rebound, Minnesota. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Long Beach making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. With 3, Booker. Rebound, Minnesota. Lillard with it. Out to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Dwyane Wade doing damage inside.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
And Long Beach calls time here. For Long Beach, Thompson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Lee's subbed in for Booker. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, the head coach for Long Beach had some instruction for his guys during that break. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Timberwolves trail by 8. And here's Wade. Converts after the nice spin. Wade's got 24.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Ford be checked in for Andre Kirilenko. On defense, Minnesota. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. And Thorpe pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
And Damian Lillard is with the jam.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And that one's good, Tom Janovich.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
And Long Beach calls time here. Long Beach has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lee against Lillard. Lee passes to Thompson. And again, the miss by Long Beach. Timberwolves trail. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team. He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And it's Lillard missing. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Wade outside. Back to Lillard. Mullen against Worthy. Lillard outside. 5 on the clock. Back to Worthy. Fires the 3. Long Beach with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And Walton gets the lead.
And just not nearly as effective at drawing fouls on the defense as he was in that first half.
And the first one drops. Sabonis, he's checked in for Long Beach. And both free throws good for Lee. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Wade against Thompson. Now here's Wade. Guarded closer. Yeah, it's good.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Long Beach leading by 3. Outside Mullen. Malone, a screen on Worthy. 3, good.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them.
Lillard. Bucket.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Long Beach has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Timberwolves trail by 4. The drive by Worthy. And he banks the layup in.
Well, that's a big basket here in a close game. Worthy, one of the quieter guys on the floor, but his game is loud. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Cleared away by Sabonis. Long Beach leading by 4. Now here's Lee. From outside, the shot misses. Lillard, a free pass leads him right to the rim.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
And another one. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They had no answer for him in this one.
Check in for Sabonis. The free throw drops for Lee.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Lillard.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Lillard against Lee. Puts up a 3. Good. Another from 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Thompson against Wade. Now Lillard. There's 25 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Minnesota calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
They trail by 6, and so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. 2 shots. Lead.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And so it's Long Beach with the W. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the Cobra.
Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like Expect me from Brooklyn to Compton. I was born in 78. Never been a quitter. 2 years ahead of my time. I'm a 76er. They my sons. We some trailblazers, you heard? A bunch of kings floating in them Bentley Spurs. Pat Pulse, way more than just a rapper. Swoop down and snatch my prey like a raptor. Used to shop at Jimmy Jazz. I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.
Go time, ain't no time to waste. Hopped off the plane, hopped into the Uber truck like the senator. She got a little then I'ma get it up. Last time I was outside, girl around and she lost her phone. That's the type I'ma leave alone. Even if I was trying to leave me when I say I'm the goal. Let me coach you, get out the hole. Let me talk to you, get you out of the Altima. When a man on the scene, if you bossing up, come through, let me toss it up. I'm trying to talk to you, all the lip gloss and stuff. Yup, motion. Bring another, that's that potion. What you wanna do with it? I'll spend it as a fan on the ceiling. I get it, I don't wanna seem timid. I'm nice and polite, but if I said it, then I meant it. Yeah, that's my word. Off the strength real quick, I'll bend that curve. Now I'll bake that bread. Now I'll order that pan. Get it? She like, you got some nerve. I'm like, it's all about plating anything I serve. You gon' eat. On me. That's on me. I'm not playing. Flyer than a plane or a stadium. And that's game. Look, be careful choosing who you have a baby with. If you got your babysitter, put your hands up. If you want a new Mercedes, put your hands up. Say you ain't messing with your ex and you can't stand up. Cause ain't no if and buts or maybes, this your anthem. Yeah.
I'm trying to go tit for tat. I'm treating like safety net. No stranger touch. Alright, I'm outside. Where you at? Alright, I'm making my haters mad. Yeah, when I'm in Miami, phone whip, go Panamera. I'm together. We treat bad. We make bad. I know she a savage. She recording. Keep that bum from out our business, love. Yeah, keep your bum friends from out our business, please. Yeah, I get a flight right now for you and your friends and them. Yeah, trying to come introduce you to my city.
I need you all on the floor. Shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. We'll go all night, out of sight. Dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! Keep busting that sweet teeth, love it with bass like Thundercat. Need someone like wifey, dripping like icy, hot like fiend fire pack. Been around the world twice, see, don't really wanna sightsee. Show me something nice and I'm coming back. No hezzy when it's time, steady on the line, you can see it in my eyes, I'm really like that. So, tell me no lies, open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine, if you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor. You especially. We'll go all night, out of sight. Dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, 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 no. Go! It's all for you. I can't lie. Let's get back to basics. Face to face at an undisclosed location. More cake, more by the cases. Rotate, slow it down. Now we in the matrix. All day, every day. She don't wanna break. Hide away by the lake. Sensational, you're my favorite. Use but don't waste me. That's what I'm made for. So, tell me no lies. Open up your eyes. Hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. Turn up the vibes, 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 baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, baby, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist. No cap. Get 'em up. We'll go all night, out of sight. Dynamite, no cap. Got what you need. No cap, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. If you don't mind, turn up the vibe. Red on the beat. ATM.
Ha. I'm really at it. I think they mad cause they want a little static. I see it, I want it, go get it, I grab it, I got it in pocket, I feel like a lad. No, as a carpet, this must be magic. Huh. My bad like Jasmine, don't try to play, I get jealous, I'm spazzing, I'm wishing they would like some cabin. What do you do when I leave them in dust? Popping it that they never could touch. All of my life they be calling me rough. I guess they had enough. I be doing too much. I guess they had enough of me doing it. Then I been looking at friends trying to pick one to trust. Why say you love me when it was just when you just could have told me you just want? My bad. I could have told you I passed and matched my foot on the gas. Cause all of you goofy. None of you know how to act. Sad. One give you my last. Hey, something you never might have. I look at them and I laugh. Why I gotta tell you to go get it back? What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. How could they fire on me? I'm the hottest. Then reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking the we ain't ducking no and on. It's a joke. You gon' get in that field, then round choke. My gon' hunt like a tiger, ghost. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know, better watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any capping in me, it's the goat. And that's just the captain in me like a boat. This water get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose. That's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of chores. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. Look, I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like birds. Please, I'm somewhere up in the trees. Then I wanna be about to. I got the out the slum. Like Chief. Like how I begun, I'm from Memphis. The grit and the grind to be coming with ease. I keep it catching just like a disease. Soon as I humble it, pop it, they freeze. Ask where they got it from me. I can't be seen with no these.
Code the pressure, but dying, code the pressure, but dying, code